Instead, they use them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become better versions of themselves. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace failures and setbacks. Don't shy away from them or let them discourage you. Instead, use them as fuel to propel you towards your goals and dreams. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly can we learn from failures and setbacks? Well, let me share with you a few key points that have helped me in my own journey towards success. First and foremost, it's important to have a positive mindset. You see, failures and setbacks can be tough to handle. They can make us doubt ourselves and our abilities. But it's crucial to maintain a positive attitude and believe that you have the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Next, it's essential to take responsibility for your failures. It's easy to blame external factors or other people for our setbacks. But the truth is, we are ultimately responsible for our own success or failure. So instead of playing the blame game, take ownership of your mistakes and use them as learning opportunities. Another crucial aspect of learning from failures is to reflect on them. Take the time to analyze what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and what you can learn from the experience. This introspection will help you gain valuable insights and prevent you from making the same mistakes in the future. And let me tell you, my friends, there is no shame in failure. In fact, failure is a necessary part of the journey towards success. As long as you learn from your failures, you are one step closer to achieving your goals. Moreover, it's essential to have a growth mindset. This means believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work and dedication. With a growth mindset, you see failures as temporary setbacks that can be overcome with effort and perseverance. On the other hand, a fixed mindset sees failures as a reflection of one's abilities and intelligence. This mindset can hold you back from learning from your failures and reaching your full potential. So, my friends, I urge you to cultivate a growth mindset and see failures as opportunities for growth and improvement. Another important aspect of learning from failures is to surround yourself with the right people. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your mindset and your approach towards failures. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, support you, and motivate you to keep going, even when things get tough. These are the people who will help you learn from your failures and become a better version of yourself. And lastly, I want to remind you that success is not a destination, it's a journey. And failures and setbacks are a part of that journey. So don't let them discourage you or make you give up on your dreams. Instead, use them as stepping stones towards your ultimate goal. Learning from failures and setbacks is a crucial step towards brainwashing yourself for success, which leads us to the number 4 way to brainwash yourself to success. Take action and overcome fear. You see, my friends, success is not a destination, it is a journey. And the first step on this journey is to take action. You can have all the knowledge and information in the world, but if you don't take action, it's all for naught. Action is what turns dreams into reality, and it is the key to achieving success. But here's the thing, taking action can be scary. It requires us to step out of our comfort zone and face our fears. And that is why so many people fail to take action and remain stuck in mediocrity. But let me tell you, fear is nothing but a figment of our imagination. It is a mental construct that we create, and it has no power over us unless we allow it to. Think about it. What's the worst that could happen if you take action towards your goals? You might fail. So what? Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey towards success. Every successful person has failed at some point in their life. But they didn't let it stop them. They learned from their failures and used them as stepping stones to reach their goals. So, my friends, I urge you to take action despite your fears. Don't let fear hold you back from living the life you deserve. Take that first step, and the rest will fall into place. And remember, the only way to overcome fear is to face it head on. So the next time you feel afraid, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And then take action anyway. But taking action is not enough. We must also have a plan of action, a roadmap that will guide us towards our goals. Without a plan, we are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. So, my friends, I encourage you to sit down and create a plan for your life. Set clear, specific goals and break them down into actionable steps. And then, take consistent action towards your goals every single day. But here's the thing, taking action and having a plan is not enough if we don't have the right mindset. And that brings me to the fifth way to brainwash yourself to success, cultivating a success mindset. You see, my friends, success is not just about what we do, it's also about who we are, and who we are is determined by our thoughts, beliefs, and habits. If we want to achieve success, we must first believe that we are capable of it. We must believe that we are worthy and deserving of success. We must believe that we have what it takes to overcome any obstacle and achieve our goals. And this belief must be so strong that it becomes a part of our identity. But here's the thing, our beliefs are not set in stone. We have the power to change them if they are not serving us. So if you have limiting beliefs that are holding you back, it's time to let go of them and replace them with empowering beliefs that will propel you towards success. And remember, our thoughts become our beliefs become our actions, and our actions become our reality. So choose your thoughts carefully, my friends. In addition to beliefs, our habits also play a crucial role in our success. As Aristotle famously said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. So if we want to achieve success, we must cultivate habits that support our goals. This means being disciplined, consistent, and focused in our actions. It means being willing to do what others are not so we can have what others do not. Which leads us to the number 3 way to brainwash yourself to success, practice positive affirmations. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly are positive affirmations? Well, let me tell you, they are powerful statements that can transform your thoughts and beliefs. They are words that you speak to yourself about yourself, and they have the power to shape your reality. You see, our thoughts and beliefs are like seeds that we plant in our minds. And just like any seed, they have the potential to grow into something magnificent or something destructive. It all depends on what we choose to water and nurture. If we constantly feed our minds with negative thoughts and beliefs, then we will only reap negativity in our lives. But if we choose to plant positive thoughts and beliefs, then we will see positivity blossom in our lives. So how do we practice positive affirmations? It's simple. We speak them to ourselves every day with conviction and belief. We tell ourselves things like, I am capable, I am worthy, I am successful, I am loved, and I am enough. But here's the thing, my friends. It's not just about saying these words. It's about truly believing them. You see, our minds are like a sponge. They absorb everything we tell them. And if we keep telling ourselves positive things, eventually, our minds will start to believe them and act accordingly. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't believe those things about myself. How can I possibly say them with conviction? And to that, I say, practice makes perfect. Just like any skill, positive affirmations require practice and consistency. Think about it. When you first learned to ride a bike, you probably fell a few times. But did you give up? No, you kept practicing until you were able to ride without falling. The same goes for positive affirmations. At first, it may feel uncomfortable or even silly to say these things to yourself. But with practice, it will become second nature. And let me tell you, my friends, the results are worth it. When you start to believe in yourself and your abilities, you will see a shift in your mindset. You will start to take action towards your goals and dreams because you believe that you can achieve them. But positive affirmations are not just about achieving success in your career or finances. They also have a tremendous impact on your overall well-being. When you practice positive affirmations, you are nurturing your self-esteem and self-worth. You are reminding yourself that you are enough just as you are. And this is crucial because in today's society, we are bombarded with messages that tell us we are not good enough. We are constantly comparing ourselves to others, and this can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. But when we practice positive affirmations, we are building a shield against these negative messages. We are strengthening our minds and our sense of self-worth. Now, I want to share with you a personal story about the power of positive affirmations. When I was just starting out in my career, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear. I was constantly comparing myself to others and feeling like I wasn't good enough. But then I started to practice positive affirmations. Every morning, I would look in the mirror and say to myself, I am capable. I am worthy. I am successful. And slowly but surely, I started to believe it. And you know what happened? I started to take action towards my goals. I started to believe in myself and my abilities. And eventually, I achieved success beyond my wildest dreams. And it all started with those simple positive affirmations. Which leads us to the number 2 way to brainwash yourself to success. Surround yourself with positive influences. It is said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are the people you are spending your time with lifting you up or bringing you down? Are they encouraging you to reach for your dreams, or are they holding you back? Are they positive influences or negative influences? You see, my friends, we are easily influenced by the people around us. And if we surround ourselves with negative, toxic, and pessimistic individuals, it is only a matter of time before we start to adopt their mindset and beliefs. On the other hand, if we surround ourselves with positive, supportive, and ambitious individuals, we will be inspired to reach for our own greatness. But it's not just about the people we physically surround ourselves with. It's also about the media we consume. The books we read, the music we listen to, and the shows we watch all have a powerful impact on our thoughts and beliefs. If we constantly fill our minds with negativity, violence, and drama, it is no surprise that our lives will reflect the same. But if we choose to consume positive, uplifting, and motivational content, our thoughts and actions will align with that positivity. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. How can I control the people around me or the media that is constantly bombarding us? And to that, I say, you have more control than you think. You have the power to choose who you spend your time with, what you read, listen to, and watch. You have the power to create a positive environment for yourself. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is not about cutting people out of your life or living in a bubble. It's about being intentional with who and what you allow into your life. It's about setting boundaries and choosing to spend your time with people who uplift and inspire you. It's about being mindful of the content you consume and making a conscious effort to fill your mind with positivity. But let me warn you, my friends, this will not be an easy task. It takes courage and determination to surround yourself with positive influences. It means letting go of toxic relationships and habits that no longer serve you. It means being selective with the media you consume and being aware of its impact on your thoughts and beliefs. It means taking responsibility for your own happiness and success. But I promise you, the rewards of surrounding yourself with positive influences are immeasurable. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who push you to be your best self, and who support your dreams, you will start to believe in yourself more. When you consume content that inspires and motivates you, you will start to see opportunities and possibilities where you once saw obstacles. When you create a positive environment for yourself, you will attract more positivity into your life. So, my friends, I urge you to take a good look at the people you surround yourself with and the media you consume. Are they lifting you up or bringing you down? Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Are they positive influences or negative influences? And if you find that some changes need to be made, have the courage to make them. Surround yourself with people who have achieved the success you desire. Read books written by successful individuals. Listen to podcasts and watch videos that inspire and motivate you. Create a vision board filled with your dreams and goals. And most importantly, believe in yourself and your ability to achieve greatness. Which leads us to the number 1 way to brainwash yourself to success. Set clear goals and visualize success. You see, success is not something that happens by chance. It is not a stroke of luck or a random occurrence. Success is a result of deliberate actions and choices, and the first step towards achieving success is to set clear goals. You cannot hit a target if you don't even know what you're aiming for. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, what do I want to achieve? Setting clear goals is like creating a roadmap for your life transform in ways you never thought possible. In closing, I want to leave you with this quote by the great Zig Ziglar: if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. So set clear goals, visualize success, and let the brainwashing begin. Thank you. Today we're going to talk about something that is crucial for achieving success in any aspect of life: pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. In today's message, I want to share with you 5 ways that you can break out of your comfort zone and reach new levels of success. Now, I know it's not easy. We all have our own comfort zones that we tend to stay in because, well, it's comfortable. But the truth is, growth and success can only be achieved when we step out of that zone and challenge ourselves. And let me tell you, you are not alone in this struggle. We all face moments where we feel stuck, where we feel like we're not making progress or reaching our full potential. But the good news is that by listening to this message, you can turn things around. You have the power to push yourself out of your comfort zone and create the life you truly desire. So get ready to take some notes, because these 5 tips are going to help you break through your limitations and find the success you deserve. Let's get started. Starting with number 5, this is a topic that is near and dear to my heart because I have seen firsthand the power of setting goals and holding oneself accountable. I have witnessed the transformation that takes place when a person decides to take control of their life and push past their limitations. You see, we all have a comfort zone. It's that place where we feel safe and secure, where we know what to expect, and we can go about our daily routines without any major challenges. And there's nothing wrong with having a comfort zone. It's natural. But here's the thing: success does not reside in our comfort zone. Success lies just beyond it, in the realm of uncertainty and risk. So how do we break out of our comfort zone and find success? The answer is simple. We must set goals and hold ourselves accountable. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I have set goals before, and I never seem to achieve them. And to that, I say, setting goals is just the first step. Holding yourself accountable is what will make all the difference. Let me ask you this: have you ever played a game without keeping score? How would you know if you won or lost? The same goes for life. If we don't set goals and hold ourselves accountable, how will we know if we are making progress or not? How will we know if we are winning or losing? Setting goals gives us direction. It gives us something to strive for. It's like having a map. It shows us where we want to go and how to get there. Without a map, we may end up wandering aimlessly, never reaching our destination. And holding ourselves accountable is like having a GPS. It keeps us on track and helps us make adjustments when we veer off course. Now, I want to share with you 3 key steps to setting goals and holding yourself accountable. Step 1. Define your goals. This may seem obvious, but many people fail to set clear, specific goals. They may have a general idea of what they want, but they haven't taken the time to define it in detail. So the first step is to get clear on what you want to achieve. Write it down, make it specific and measurable. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," define what success means to you. Is it a certain amount of income? Is it a specific job title? Is it a certain level of happiness and fulfillment? The more specific you are, the easier it will be to hold yourself accountable. Step 2. Create an action plan. Once you have defined your goals, it's time to create a plan of action. This is where you break down your goal into smaller, achievable steps. Think of it as a roadmap, with each step getting you closer to your destination. This will not only help you stay on track, but it will also give you a sense of progress and accomplishment as you check off each step. Step 3. Hold yourself accountable. This is the most crucial step. Without accountability, our goals are just wishful thinking. We must hold ourselves accountable for taking action towards our goals. This can be done in various ways, such as setting deadlines, tracking our progress, or finding an accountability partner. The key is to have someone or something that will hold us to our commitments and keep us focused on our goals. Now, I want to address a common misconception about accountability. Many people see it as a form of punishment or a way to beat themselves up when they don't achieve their goals. But I want to challenge that belief. Accountability is not about punishment. It's about taking responsibility for our actions and choices. It's about being honest with ourselves and recognizing where we may have fallen short. And most importantly, it's about learning from our mistakes and making adjustments to do better next time. I also want to emphasize that accountability is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. We must hold ourselves accountable every day, every week, every month, and every year. It's a continuous cycle of setting goals, taking action, and holding ourselves accountable. Now, I want to share with you a personal story about the power of setting goals and holding oneself accountable. When I was just starting out in my career, I set a goal to become a millionaire by the age of 30. I had no idea how I was going to achieve it, but I was determined to make it happen, and I held myself accountable by tracking my progress and making adjustments when necessary. And you know what? I achieved that goal at the age of 31. Now, I'm not saying this to brag, but to show you the power of setting goals and holding oneself accountable. Now, to number 4, the fourth way to break out of your comfort zone and find success is by continuously learning and growing. You see, life is a journey of constant growth and development, and if we want to achieve success, we must be willing to learn and grow every single day. As the famous saying goes, if you're not growing, you're dying, and I couldn't agree more. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you have set goals for yourselves? Goals to achieve success in your personal or professional life? I'm sure most of you have. But let me tell you, setting goals is not enough. We must have a burning desire to continuously learn and grow in order to achieve those goals. Because success is not a one-time event, it is a journey. So how do we continuously learn and grow? Well, the first step is to have a curious mind. We must be curious about the world around us, about new ideas, and about different perspectives. As children, we are naturally curious. We ask questions, we explore, we learn. But as we grow older, we tend to lose that curiosity. We get comfortable with what we know, and we stop seeking new knowledge. But if we want to achieve success, we must reignite that curiosity within us. The second step is to be open to new experiences. We must be willing to step out of our comfort zones and try new things. As the saying goes, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. If we want to grow, we must be willing to take risks and try new things. It may be scary at first, but trust me, the rewards are worth it. The third step is to read, and read. Reading is one of the most powerful ways to continuously learn and grow. It exposes us to new ideas, different perspectives, and endless knowledge. And the best part is, it doesn't have to be limited to books. We can read articles, blogs, listen to podcasts, and even watch educational videos. The key is to never stop learning. The fourth step is to surround ourselves with people who inspire us. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So if we want to continuously learn and grow, we must surround ourselves with people who are also on the same journey, people who challenge us, motivate us, and push us to be better. As the saying goes, if you want to soar with the eagles, you can't. Now, I know that learning and growing can be challenging. It requires effort, dedication, and consistency. But trust me, the rewards are worth it. As we continuously learn and grow, we become better versions of ourselves. We become more knowledgeable, more skilled, and more confident. And most importantly, we become closer to achieving our goals and finding success. Moving on to number 3, I have spent my life studying and teaching the principles of success, and let me tell you, if there is one thing I have learned, it is this: success is not a solo journey. It takes a team, it takes connections, it takes networking. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Networking, isn't it just a fancy word for schmoozing and making small talk? Well, let me assure you, it is so much more than that. Networking is about building relationships, creating opportunities, and expanding your horizons. It is about stepping out of your comfort zone and connecting with others who can help you grow and achieve your goals. Here's the revised text. Let me share with you the 3 ways to break out of your comfort zone and find success. Networking and connecting with others is crucial. First and foremost, networking allows you to expand your knowledge and perspective. When you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, you are exposed to new ideas, different ways of thinking, and diverse experiences. This can open your mind to new possibilities and help you see things from a different angle. As the saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Networking allows you to go far by learning from others and broadening your understanding of the world. Secondly, networking can lead to new opportunities and collaborations. When you connect with others, you never know what doors may open for you. It could be a new job offer, a business partnership, or even a mentor who can guide you on your journey. The key is to be open and receptive to these opportunities. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and make connections. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. By networking and connecting with others, you become the type of person who attracts success. Next, networking can provide support and accountability. When you have a network of people who believe in you and your goals, it can be a powerful source of motivation and encouragement. They can cheer you on when you succeed and pick you up when you stumble. Additionally, by sharing your goals and progress with others, you create a sense of accountability. This can push you to work harder and stay committed to your goals even when things get tough. But networking is not just about what you can gain from others. It is also about what you can give. By connecting with others, you have the opportunity to help and support them as well. As the saying goes, the more you give, the more you receive. By being a valuable resource and a supportive member of your network, you will attract the same in return. There is no greater feeling than helping someone else achieve their goals and watching them succeed. Now, I know that for some of you, the idea of networking may be intimidating. You may be thinking, I'm not good at small talk, or I don't know anyone in my field. But let me tell you, networking is not about being the life of the party or having a long list of impressive contacts. It is about being genuine, making meaningful connections, and adding value to others. So how can you start networking and connecting with others? Here are a few tips to get you started. 1. Attend events and conferences related to your field or interest. These are great places to meet like-minded individuals and expand your network. 2. Reach out to people you admire or want to learn from. Don't be afraid to send a message or email expressing your interest in their work and asking for advice. 3. Join online communities and groups. With the rise of social media, it has never been easier to connect with people who share your interests and goals. 4. Be a good listener. Networking is not just about talking and promoting yourself. It is about listening to others and showing genuine interest in their stories. 5. Follow up and stay in touch. After making a connection, be sure to follow up and stay in touch. This could be through emails, social media, or even meeting up for coffee. Networking and connecting with others are crucial steps in breaking out of your comfort zone and finding success. It allows you to expand your knowledge and perspective, opens doors to new opportunities, provides support and accountability, and allows you to give back and help others. Now, let's move on to the second way to break out of your comfort zone and find success: embracing failure. I know what you may be thinking: failure. How can that possibly lead to success? But let me tell you, my friends, failure is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced. In fact, I believe that failure is an essential ingredient in the recipe for success. You see, in order to achieve greatness, we must be willing to take risks and step out of our comfort zones. And when we do that, failure is inevitable. But it is how we respond to failure that truly determines our success. Let me share with you a personal story. When I was just 25 years old, I was a broke, struggling entrepreneur. I had tried and failed in multiple business ventures and was on the brink of giving up. But then I attended a seminar by the great Al Shoath, who became my mentor and changed my life forever. He taught me a valuable lesson, that failure is not something to be ashamed of, but rather, it is a learning opportunity. He said, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge, wish for more wisdom. These words stuck with me, and I realized that I had been looking at failure all wrong. Instead of seeing it as a setback, I started seeing it as a stepping stone towards success. You see, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the journey towards success. It is through our failures that we learn and grow, both personally and professionally. And it is through failure that we gain the experience and wisdom to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. But unfortunately, our society has conditioned us to fear failure. We are taught to avoid it at all costs and to see it as a sign of weakness. But let me tell you, my friends, failure is not a weakness. It is a strength. It takes courage to try something new and risk failure. And it takes even more courage to get back up and try again after we have failed. In fact, some of the most successful people in history have experienced failure multiple times before achieving their dreams. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed over 1,000 times before finally inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace failure. Embrace it as a necessary step towards success. Embrace it as a learning opportunity. And most importantly, embrace it as a chance to grow and become better. But how do we embrace failure? How do we turn it into a positive experience? Well, the first step is to change our mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a negative, see it as a positive. See it as a chance to learn and improve. The next step is to take responsibility for our failures. It's easy to blame external factors for our failures, but the truth is, we are in control of our own success. When we take responsibility for our failures, we also take control of our own success. And finally, we must use failure as a stepping stone towards success. Analyze your failures, learn from them, and use that knowledge to try again. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. Now, I know that embracing failure is not an easy task. It takes courage, determination, something to be feared. We need to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. We need to shift our perspective and understand that failure is not the end, but a necessary part of the journey towards success. Another way to break out of our comfort zone is to start small. We don't need to take huge, life-altering risks right away. We can start by taking small risks in our daily lives, trying a new hobby, speaking up in a meeting, or even trying a new food. By doing this, we build our confidence and prepare ourselves for bigger risks. But let me be clear, taking risks does not mean being reckless or impulsive. It means being calculated and strategic. We need to weigh the potential risks and rewards and make informed decisions. We also need to have a plan in place and be prepared for any outcome. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I take a risk and it doesn't work out? My answer to that is simple. So what? Failure is not the end. It is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Failure only becomes permanent when we give up and stop trying. I want to share a personal story with you. When I was starting my career as a motivational speaker, I took a risk and invested all my savings into a seminar. I had no idea if it would be successful, but I took the risk anyway. And you know what? It was a complete failure. I lost all my money, and I felt like a complete failure. But instead of giving up, I learned from my mistakes and kept going. And that seminar was the catalyst for my success. So I can confidently say that failure was the best thing that ever happened to me. So, my friends, I urge you to take risks. Embrace the unknown, challenge yourself, and step out of your comfort zone. The rewards will far outweigh any temporary setbacks. Remember, success is not a destination, it is a journey. And taking risks is a necessary part of that journey. Thank you.